Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this presentation of TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH for tonight's matchup between the Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans and the Macomb High Bombers. I'm Caden Strens. He's Peyton Hutchins, my camera and best color guy there is. He knows so much about basketball, and I love having him with me. Peyton, this is our second time this year broadcasting, I think.
I want to think that's correct, because we did a volleyball earlier.
Oh, that's our third. We did football. Illini West and Knoxville. Yeah, yes. Knoxville and Illini West. That was a fun game.
It was a fun game.
Anyways, this matchup starting here in just a moment. Just the varsity matchup tonight for those who are wondering. It's not JV and varsity. It's just varsity tonight, and it's a 6 p.m. tip-off here at Washington Street Gym in Macomb, Illinois. So Bushnell-Prairie is already out there on the court. And Macomb is now getting ready to come out on the court. So here we go. For a tip-off. We are off and running on this Monday evening. Up towards the lane, losing the possession, but retaining it and now turning it over. Bombers possession here. Gonna pass it over the middle, now back to the left. Thought about a three, but now passing it out of bounds. And that'll be a turnover. It looks like that was Creasy with the pass.
BPBC starting the game in a zone. Patience so far from the Macomb offense.
Quick pass in. Creasy with the jumper, and it's no good. Bushnell-Prairie with the rebound. Jules Krebs with the board. Back towards the middle, gonna pass it to Krebs. Krebs to Kleindienst, back to Krebs. 7 minutes left in this first quarter. Nothing so far. Nelson to Krebs. Krebs able to keep it back to Nelson. Bushnell-Prairie with the possession here for a while. Krebs back with the possession now as they try to get to the lane. And the shot is no good, and a rebound from Macomb. Trinity Williams on that shot. Now a long pass, looking for the layup in the first points, and it's no good. But a Bomber rebound. Considering the three, now going to shoot the three is Robinson, and it's in, and that's how the first points come tonight. 3-0 Macomb.
Good job by Macomb. Playing good defense on the defensive side of the floor, forcing early turnovers, and scoring buckets, so just like that.
And another bucket there, courtesy of Stortzum, and the Bombers have a 5-0 lead to start. Full pressure, at least the Bombers have done a nice job of pressuring the Spartans, and that pass goes out of bounds. Possession remains with Bushnell-Prairie City.
Yeah, BPC already with 2 early turnovers here in the first 2 minutes of the game. The Bombers doing a good job creating turnovers so far.
See Krebs throw this one in. And it's nearly turned over by Robinson, but Bushnell-Prairie will stay with it.
BPC so far on the offensive side, not much movement, which is what is allowing these turnovers to happen.
Krebs will throw it in to Jones. Now Nelson. And we're going to have a travel called from Nelson, and it'll be the Bombers' possession. .5:53 to play in this first quarter. Bombers ahead 5-0 over Bushnell-Prairie City. And that pass is turned over from Sophie Wilson. Bushnell-Prairie will try to go down the court. That's Jones to Krebs for 3, and it's no good, but an offensive rebound. And another shot no good, and the Bombers will take possession here. Rebound. Oh, that shot no good, and Bushnell-Prairie City with the possession, and that'll go out. That'll be a turnover. Some nice defense there, and it forces Jersey Jones.
Yeah, Macomb coming into this matchup with a 6-2 record, and the defense has probably been a big part of their win so far this season.
And we'll see a long two, I believe. That was no good. Spartans, there's pressure there, and it's a turnover. Give it a steal. Bombers defense. Looks like that might have been Creasy. See a three from Robinson, and it's good. Her second three of the night.
It was Creasy who forced that turnover, and then Creasy gets the assist on the other end.
And we're going to have a travel called here on Jones. So this will be the Bombers' possession. Four and a half to play. 8-0 Macomb. They're off to a fire start. Bushnell-Prairie City takes possession here.
Good defense right there by BPC, getting that block.
And we've got a travel. Give that to Abby Nelson from Bushnell-Prairie City. Bombers possession.
You know, I heard Coach Jackson Kane of the Bombers saying runner. And what that means is basically they have one girl running baseline to baseline, shooting threes, getting open looks, just like that is right there.
Yeah, open look, three, good. Bombers ahead, 11-0. And some trouble with the ball here from Bushnell-Prairie City. We've seen that to start this game, whether it's been traveling or just right there. There's been some good pressure on the Bombers defense. They're moving down the court. 11-0 run to start. We're halfway through the first quarter.
Bombers being patient on offense, getting wide open looks.
Yeah,
unable to finish.
Wilson, the original two there was no good. And Creasy's pass was dribbled off, and then a turnover. So Bushnell-Prairie City trying to go down the court quickly here. That is, I believe, Kleindienst. Yeah, Kleindienst will shoot it up. It is no good. Rebound going to Robinson. Robinson gonna shoot the three, and it's wide to the right. Offensive rebound, though, from Wilson. Robinson back with the possession now to Wilson. Wilson moves left, goes back to Robinson. We're down to under 3 minutes left, 11-0 Macomb. We've got a corner two, no good. And we'll have a board from Jules Krebs. BPC is gonna call a 30-second timeout. And since it's not a full, we'll give you some live reads here. McDonough District Hospital Athletic Trainers and the MDH Rehabilitation Center with locations in Bushnell and Macomb provide expert help to all area student athletes in the locations in Bushnell and Macomb. I said that twice. To all area student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. So here we are. It's 11-0 Bombers in front. We've got 2:48 to play in this first quarter, and just a phenomenal start for the Bombers. They've had control the whole way, and they just continue. The 11-0 score.
Yeah, they're doing a good job on offense of attacking BPC's zone. The corners for BPC on that zone are getting lost, not finding where their defender is, and it's costing them right now.
There's a turnover and a foul. So we will have Kylie Robinson, going to the line for a pair. So we'll try to enhance this first quarter lead. First shot is no good. Jersey Jones on that foul, if you did not hear. So second free throw on the way. Makes it 12-0. Gonna pass it over the middle. Just a bunch of Bombers in the area right now, just double teamed and blocked, and now a Bombers possession, moving quickly, trying to get the basket, and a quick layup from Jordan Hines.
Nice job by Jordan Hines to jump stop on that, get the easy layup.
And now we've got a stoppage of play for a foul. Let's see what the call is here. Hines is going to go to the line. Not exactly sure who fouled. Did you see anything, Ped? Well, there you go. It's Jersey Jones again, her second in as many, about the last 15 seconds or so. Hines' first shot bounces off, now in. 15-0.
For Macomb, Jordan Hines coming into the game and immediately already being a threat on offense, scoring 3 points as of right now.
Yeah, no, it's a great start for Hines, especially since she literally just came into the contest. Second shot is good. It's 16-0, Macomb in front. Yeah, not really much of a better start you can ask for Macomb.
No, not at all.
16-0
they've forced a lot of turnovers so far in the first not even 6 minutes of the game, and BPC unable to respond right now.
7 points from Robinson. 3 from Creasy, and a pair from Stortzum. Hines also with 3, as we said. That's Krebs trying to find a lane. There's just nothing there. Back to Krebs. And Krebs loses the ball, and it will be a turnover.
Nice job right there by Creasy to get up with keeping the ball in her hands.
Yeah, not an easy task, but Creasy does just that. Robinson to Hines. Here comes the layup, and it's good.
That was great ball movement right there by Macomb. Get the ball to the high post, look down low. There was no defender around her. Good offense right there by Macomb.
Now lead up to 18. Hines steals it. Hines coming in, and Hines off the rim. No good, but an offensive rebound and a foul. Oh, man, Hines going down there really fast, and unfortunately, at least for Macomb, was unable to get it in, but a nice effort, and now we've got 2 free throws coming here from Robinson.
Hines coming in and getting the steal right there. Missed the layup, but good job by the Macomb offense to get the rebound, go up with it, and get 2 free throws.
Robinson picks up her 8th point of the quarter there. And we'll have a timeout for Macomb. We've got a 30-second timeout, but you know what? I think I'm in the mood for some more live reads, all right? So, hey, with locations in Macomb and Augusta, and with 80 years of car sales experience around LB Auto Sales, it's your hometown go-to for your next car in Macomb on East Jackson Street. Stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.ronlb.com to check out their inventory. So it's 19-0 Macomb in front over Bushnell-Prairie City, and you know, not much more to say. Macomb is absolutely controlling this first quarter, and they've done a nice job shooting. Defense, it's literally been everything around. You know, you've watched this game, and you've seen everything good for Macomb, and Bushnell-Prairie just hasn't been able to make anything work right now.
Yeah, BPC has been standing a lot on offense, not moving her without the ball, making it very easy for them to be guarded. And you're seeing this right now in the first quarter as it's now 20-0 Macomb.
So we've got a stoppage here. Might be a foul.
Yeah, foul on 23, Dakota Thorman.
Dakota Thorman with the foul, as my color guy Peyton Hutchins has said, a graduate assistant at Western Illinois University. Some like to say it's a one-man army for him. Anyways, here comes a 3, and it's no good. A nice shot there. I mean, Abby Nelson with a good read. It just didn't go in.
Yeah, that's probably their best shot of the quarter. A wide open 3-point look. Didn't get it to go down, but it's something to build off of. Having an open look like that. Finally getting some sort of offensive rhythm.
So we're down to the final minute in this first quarter of a 20-0 Bombers lead. Robinson goes to Creasy. Creasy gonna pass it over. Creasy back to Robinson. That's not. That'll be off the backboard. No good. Offensive board. Hines is going to try and get it. Several rebounds, but no shot in. Here comes a 3. Off the rim, Hines with the offensive board and drawing the foul. Oh my goodness, Hines is just hungry for that basketball right now.
Hines did a great job on that offensive possession, getting several rebounds, just out hustling BPC right now, and she's going to the line for a chance to extend her point total.
First shot from Hines is good. Makes it 21-0. Second shot, 22 straight points to start this contest. And it's all Macomb. BPC will try and down the court here. And a loss of possession, but the possession will stay with Bushnell-Prairie. We've got some subs coming in. Looks like on Macomb's end. That looks to be Sophie Wilson. We're down to 15 seconds here in this one, in this first quarter. And another deflection out.
Yeah, nice job right there by Macomb on defense, getting hands and feet in the passing lane, and still BPC's ball.
Abby Nelson gonna throw it in. Down to 10 seconds. Griffiths with the possession and a stoppage. Possession will remain with BPC. 7.1 left in the first quarter, and it's 22-0. See Nelson throw this in again. Nelson looking for a Spartan open, and once again another covered play. And it leads to 0.7 of a second being taken off the clock in that process, and a slip over to get the ball.
Yeah, the BPC player ran into her own player, and you don't see that very often.
And that pass is turned over. Going to throw it quickly. Hines almost had it, but it's Nelson, and the pass will go out of bounds to end this quarter. So we'll take a break. It's Bombers 22. It's Spartans nothing. We're through one. We've still got 3 to go. It's anyone's game. We're back in 30 seconds.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor, and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
And welcome back, everyone. Second quarter about to begin. Let's see if I can figure out how to add a quarter to this one here. Man, this is really, oh, there we go, I found it.
Good job.
All right.
Good job, Caden.
I know, I'm proud of myself. There it is, second quarter underway. Bombers ahead 22-0. We'll see the Spartans try and improve on the point differential at least, try and cut into this lead a little bit, but it starts with a Bomber basket, so it makes it 24-0.
Yeah, nice post move right there by the Macomb offensive girl, and got the post move to go to extend the lead.
Nelson goes to Krebs, I want to say. No, that is not Krebs. That is Chenoweth. My apologies there, but Hines steals it. Hines on her way to the basket, and Hines has got the easy layup.
Hines has been all over the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of turnovers, a lot of transition buckets. Hines doing a great job on defense, especially tonight.
Yeah, it's amazing what she's been able to do in a short amount of time.
There
she is again. Hines with another steal. Gonna stop, gonna get the pass to Wilson, and it's in.
Nice pass right there. You know, I didn't think that was going to get through. It's snuck by the BPC defender, and Macomb's up 28.
6 quick points. Excuse me. Yeah, 6 quick points to start this second quarter. I think it's a held ball here, or a jump ball. They'll remain with BPC on the possession.
But back to your point, Caden. Yes, that is 6 quick points to start this quarter. 22 plus 6, 28.
Thanks for the math, Peyton. I appreciate it. But hey, sometimes math is hard, all right? You know, we were in the same statistics class together, and I think I got the better grade. Is that right?
You did. You did.
Oh, exactly. Chenoweth. Gonna go to Kleindienst. Ooh, off her hand. That was off of Griffith's hand, but BPC keeps the possession. That's Nelson. Moving to her right. Now back to her left. Hines is all over her. Gotta move the ball here. We'll see the layup, and it's in. The first points of the night for the Spartans belongs to Miley Chenoweth.
Good job.
28-2.
Good job by BPC right there. She could have used the screen. She decided not to use the screen and take it all the way, using her right hand. That was a good shot right there by BPC.
You know, it's a big sigh of relief. I mean, again, you struggle to get that first basket. You finally get it. We'll see if this can pick up any momentum on BPC's end, but not before a corner three. 31-2.
Yeah, you know, sometimes when you see that first bucket go in, you get some momentum on your side, and you finally start to play a little bit more relaxed. So, obviously, they gave up 3 there, but see if BPC can make a comeback here.
Here comes a 3, and just off. Not a bad shot. Offensive rebound, but no good. But BPC with some nice reads there, just unable to come away with points. Hines, once again, she's been busy, and that is a block, but never mind. It's a foul. So I believe Hines is going to the line since this was a shooting foul. And she is already at the line. 5:18 to go. It's 31-2. A nice read from Nelson back there, and 3 just didn't go in. And sometimes that's just part of the game.
Yeah, you know, a little bit of miscommunication right there by Macomb on the defensive side of the ball. Anderson able to take advantage of that and shoot the shot. Then got the rebound too. So offense starting to pick up a little bit here for the Spartans in the second quarter.
See Jones and Wilson. Jones from BPC, Wilson from Macomb check in, and there might have been another player who checked in Macomb. Second shot from Hines is in, 32-2, and we'll have one more sub. Hines is going to come out, and coming in looks to be Creasy.
Yeah, Hines with some quality minutes off the bench here in the first half for the Bombers.
Down to 5 left here in this first half. As you said, Macomb 6-2 to start this season off. It's been a strong start for those Bombers, those Lady Bombers.
And on the flip side, you got BPC 1-5 with their only win coming against Quad City Christian School.
You know, you're not far from the Quad Cities. You know where that's located? Because I have no idea. That's a turnover, but never mind. How would you stat that? Here comes a layup, and it's no good. Bombers will take it.
I would call that a bad pass steal, lost ball steal.
So 2 turnovers. Here comes a 2 from Sophie Wilson, extends the lead.
Yeah, I would give that 2 steals right there.
So the Spartans will move in. Nearly turned over, or taken away, I should say. That's just been the stories of the Bombers' defense. Let's see, is this foul on Creasy here?
I believe they're going to call that on Creasy of the Bombers.
It looks like Creasy might have had the contact.
She might have, I think she may have pushed one of the Spartans into their own players.
Possibly so. That's tipped off of Creasy. Guess the foul on Creasy here. That's turned over. Racing down the court, 2-on-1, and are they going to say a travel? Yes, it is a travel. It did look like there might have been just that extra step, and the officials caught on.
Yeah, she got a little bit too excited on that one. You know, 2-on-1, fast break opportunity to score a bucket, and got a little bit too excited and took a little bit too many steps.
That happens to me all the time, so it's okay.
Happens to the best of us.
That's right. In the left corner here, and it's going to be tipped out. Possession remains with BPC. 3:40 to go, and it's 34-2 in favor of the Bombers. You know, maybe the Lady Bombers, they don't play 36 games this season, do they?
I don't believe so,
I was
no.
about to say, like, maybe they could finish 34-2. That'd be kind of cool. But I actually don't know how many games they're playing.
I believe they only play about 25, 26, if I'm correct.
Well,
But I don't know. I could be wrong, so I'm just going to say about 25 and go with that.
Yeah. That's Wilson. Excuse me, that's Robinson. Robinson's shot is in. And that is a 3 to extend the lead to 35.
Macomb has done a good job also in this first half from the three-point line. That's probably their third or fourth make from the three-point line this half. They're doing a good job from beyond the arc tonight.
Not a bad pass, just unable to get the possession from Kleindienst. So possession back with Macomb as they look for 40 in this first half. And the layup, no good. Rebound, Kleindienst. She'll move down the court, 2.5 to go in this first half. And a dribble, losing it is Williams. Now Robinson, often no good, but an offensive rebound and a bucket.
Yeah, right idea by BPC on the offensive side. The offensive player tried to go around the Macomb Bomber defender, just lost the ball and would have had probably a layup, but it goes the other way for 2.
2 minutes to go in this first half, and I think we have a timeout. Yeah, BPC is going to call a timeout. We're going to give you a live read timeout, because why not? Since 1960, Peyton, Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local Carrier dealer today at 309-833-2852 and find out how Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort. Hey, one more. Located at 210 South Lafayette Street in Macomb, Illinois. Serving soup, salad, sandwiches, homemade desserts, Blue Bunny ice cream, and a full-service coffee bar. Breakfast served all day and free Wi-Fi. Visit them online at www.olddairymacomb.com. Call 309-837-6700 for your takeout.
Caden, you ever had Old Dairy?
No, I have not.
It's kind of good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to go at some point because, you know, I've heard great things about Old Dairy. But
Yeah, you're going home tomorrow, though. It'll have to be after break.
Well, it could be next Tuesday. I get to come back down here for
that's
some Western
right.
Illinois basketball doubleheader conference play starting.
Tennessee Tech.
Tennessee Tech is in town. We'll have the board from BPC. Stortzum in Pennsylvania. Donna Stortzum watching tonight. Thanks for tuning in, Donna. One and a half minutes to play. Here comes a 3, and it's good.
Nice 3 right there by BPC. The defender had her hands down, and the Spartan made her pay.
Yeah, Jersey Jones with nothing but net.
And a good answer right there by Macomb. Flashing high post, turn around, 15-foot jump shot, nothing but net.
Final minute of the half. 41-5 in favor of Macomb, and we'll see Creasy pick this one up with the steal. Creasy to the corner, and that pass is turned over. And
You know, it was
we'll
a
see.
right idea by Macomb on that one. She thought her teammate would be down low.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they were in a zone, so that bottom defender was right there, and it resulted in a turnover, but Macomb going the other way.
Hines, I saw check in. A lot of subs here. But Hines, who's been a notable player tonight for the Bombers, is back into the court here for this final 40 seconds of the half. Hines will deflect it off into a Spartan. They've got some pressure, though. It's Kleindienst. To Jones. Jones with 1-3 tonight. Her pass is going to go out. And there'll be a Bomber possession here in these final 13 seconds.
Macomb probably going to hold for the last shot.
We'll see. Down to 10. Maybe not. Shooting it with 7, and it's in. A corner 3. 44-5, and we'll see BBC gets a shot off from half court. No good. Just a little bit short on that one. That'll end the first half. So we've got a couple breaks for you. Excuse me. Score is Bombers 43.
It must have been a 2.
Yeah, they must have downgraded it to a 2. Let me fix your score for you guys here. 43-5 in favor of the Bombers tonight as they look to improve to 7-2. It's halftime. We've got one more half to go on the other side.
And welcome back to halftime with Joanna Edson. Joanna, you've been at MDH since 2010. Is that what you said to me earlier?
Correct.
So what do you do here at MDH?
I'm Director of Behavioral Health and Psychiatry.
Okay, Director of Behavioral Health and Psychiatry. You're relatively new to the director role.
Correct.
But you've been here for several years. What have you done to get to this point?
I started out as a after-hours crisis worker and then was hired full-time 2 years later, so 2012. And then I was a therapist until I took the director position.
So what is it that's kept you at MDH? Obviously, if you've stayed as long as you have, there's something about MDH that keeps you here and makes you feel like you're doing something special. What is that?
I always wanted to work at MDH. I started, I actually have 2 masters after my first master's. I got in community health education. I wanted to come work here as a health educator, but nurses were getting hired for those positions. And so I had to take a different route. So then I worked for Teen Parent Services, and I started a homeless shelter and ran that for 11 years. Went back to school and got my master's of social work, and then I ended up here.
So you've taken a roundabout road to get to MDH. So if you've always wanted to work at MDH, what was it about MDH that made you want to come here?
I don't know. I just like the hospital vibe.
As the director now, you've been here. You've worked outside the hospital before you came to the hospital. You've worked in the hospital. Do you think that well-rounded, I should say, experience will allow you to do your job as a director a little bit better?
I believe all things happen for a reason. So there was a reason I wasn't hired all those years ago. It gave me opportunities to do things that I always wanted to also do, which was open a homeless shelter. There was a time when I was working for Teen Parent Services where I was running into a lot of homeless teens who also were either pregnant or had babies. And some of them were living with me. So we moved towards opening a shelter so they would have housing. And I was there for 11 years, which gave me a lot of insight into people and services in the community and how to help people. My desire to go back to school for my master's of social worker was to kind of help people at a deeper level, a more permanent level, help them figure out what keeps them getting into situations that are not good for them.
All right. Behavioral health, you see people at their worst times a lot of times. I mean, the hospital is a physical problem issue, but also behavioral health, you see them at their worst times on the mental side of things too. How do you deal with that kind of stuff on a regular basis, and how does MDH help the people that you guys have to deal with on that level?
I think that all of the other jobs helped me develop really good boundaries. I think we have to do what we can, which is not fix everything. And in this situation, a lot of times you're getting them to the next step. So if there's an emergency, you're getting them through that emergency and then going to find a different place for what's the next step that's going to work best for them. Same with mental health. If they come in crisis, we're going to help them get to work through whatever is emergent and then figure out, do they need counseling, hospitalization? Where do we need to have them go next?
Okay, Joanna, we talked about you have you've been a part of the community for a long time, and one of the new things at MDH is the Children's Play Therapy Room. Can you touch on that a little bit before we head back to the second half?
Sure. The play therapy room is something that I've wanted to do for a while. I've been doing sand tray therapy with kids, which is a way for them to work through their trauma or problems in a way that they don't have to use words. And I always, to do it well, you have to have a special room and it has to be set up a certain way. And I had planned to do it a few years ago, and then COVID hit, and then we had, so it just got delayed. When I took over as director, there was a room available, and the former director said, "Why don't you do your play therapy room that you've been wanting to do for a while?" And it started from there, and the foundation office helped us put supplies in there, and we also had a lot of toys and things that we already used in other offices. So it's a beautiful room. Kids are loving it, and it's making a huge difference.
And one of the cool things, there's no electronics in there, right?
Correct.
And there's a reason for that, I'm sure.
It's set up and designed just to be very peaceful and calming and quiet.
All right, we'll be back with the second half right after this.
That was Edison from MDH joining the man, myth, and legend Dwayne Hulett for a halftime interview. Once again, that's all presented by MDH McDonough District Hospital. Macomb is ahead 43-5 at halftime. And what's been your main takeaway this game, Pitt?
Well, the defense has definitely stood out to me for Macomb, forcing a lot of turnovers and getting a lot of transition, fast break layups. As for BPC, just second half, they need to take care of the basketball a little bit better. They need to move the ball a little bit more on offense. There's a lot of standing and a lot of just one person dribbling and going nowhere, which causes turnovers. As for Macomb, just keep doing what you're doing. Whatever, it's working for them. So, that's all I got for you at halftime.
Working pretty good right now for them. They have a 43-5 lead, 3.5 minutes until we resume second half action. As far as I'm concerned, when I was looking at our Hulett PubliPro count tonight, I don't think there's any other streams happening tonight, but I will check for you guys real quick. I had all the time in the world to look, and I just decided not to. So let's see here. Yeah, it doesn't look like any other games are happening tonight in the Hulett PubliPro area. So we've got 3 minutes left, and we've got second half just moments away after this break.
And welcome back to halftime with Joanna Edson. Joanna, welcome back to halftime with Milton Griffin, Director of Radiology here at MDH. And Milton, sharp dress, the sharpest dressed interview I think I might have ever done in my life, let alone here at MDH.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Obviously, since you take pride in how you look, you take pride in your department, I would imagine, too, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I appreciate McDonough District Hospital affording me the opportunity to be part of a wonderful organization and a spectacular healthcare team.
Now, when people hear radiology, I think they think x-rays. At least that's what I think. But there's more to it than that, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So it's predominantly radiology, but we also have MRI, DEXA, and ultrasound. And those areas do not incorporate x-ray. So, but it's incorporated in the radiology department.
So there's obviously a lot that goes on in your department. So there's a lot of areas you have to have some level of expertise, I would imagine, to be able to be the director. What is it, a hospital the size of MDH offering a wide range of available options in the radiology department? What's that say about MDH?
Right. So number one, we have some of the most advanced level equipment. Number two, we offer a comprehensive array of radiology services, and that speaks volume for a rural healthcare organization, because usually a rural healthcare organization.
And welcome back to Washington Street Gym in beautiful, marvelous Macomb, Illinois. Home of about 17,000, 14,000, somewhere in that neighborhood. I have no idea. It's somewhere in that neighborhood. But Bombers are ahead 43-5. He's Peyton Hutchins, the best SID in the Ohio Valley. I'm Caden Strenz, an intern for William J. Thomas, as we are here for this beautiful evening of basketball. 43-5 our score. Second half about to begin, and you know, I've got to add this third quarter to my thing here. Peyton, you know, you're a busy man all the time. I'm surprised that you had time to do a game tonight.
You know, me too. Luckily, it's just basketball season at Western Illinois University for both our men's and women's teams.
Yeah.
And they don't play until Saturday, so I thought I'd come join you tonight for the broadcast as a layup is made right there, and it's 45-5.
How nice of you, Peyton. I really appreciate that. You're really, you know, you're just a great person. You know?
I'm hoping you're learning a lot with being an intern for broadcasting.
Yeah, learning a lot, and give a shout out to William Thomas and Joey Rios tonight as they celebrate 3 years, so congrats to them.
Yeah, that's big time for them.
Only reason Will's not here tonight. So, no, I'm just kidding. Oh, we love you, Will. 7 minutes left, 45-5 here in this third quarter. That pass will go back towards the center.
And they're going to say it was tipped.
Yeah,
possession still remains with BPC.
Yeah, that'll be Nelson with the possession. And what are we going to call here?
Jump ball.
Oh,
it'll remain with the Spartans.
There you go. And Peyton Hutchins is a pro statistician as well, and he's got some very good friends that help him out.
Yes.
Eric, right?
Well, no. Shout out Rick Bender.
Rick, not Eric. Oh, man.
Eric is my dad's name.
Eric is your dad's name.
But Rick Bender from Knox College helps me out stats, men's and women's Western Illinois basketball. So shout out to him as the shot is made right there, a made shot for BPC.
Yeah, BPC will pick up a pair there. You know, I wish I had the honor with working with professional statters my last 2 years. It was totally unprofessional. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, at least you got to do it. You kind of, you know, learned how to do it.
Yeah. Well, I guess the terminology.
It's a valuable skill.
Yeah, well,
it's a skill that you should, everyone should, not everyone, but people who want to go into the industry should have.
Yeah. You're exactly right. Bombers will retake possession here, moving quickly with it. Going to go for the layup. It's no good. It's a little too late on the shot. BPC with the possession. Under 6 to play. And the Bombers do turn it over. Stays in. Wilson. Tracy, 3. Good.
Good pump fake right there by Tracy. Let the defender fly by her, set her feet, shoot it, and make it. Has been a really nice job all around by Tracy on that one.
Sends the lead to 40. 5.5 in the third. And looking for a Spartan, and there is none. Possession will remain with BPC.
You know, BPC so far in the second half has done a better job at limiting the turnovers that they had in the first half. Obviously, they have a few here in the second half, but it's been a more cleaner half for the Spartans.
And we'll see possible layup here, and it's in. There you go, another basket for BPC. They're up to 9.
A good offense right there by BPC. Posting up in the middle of the lane, finding the post player, and finishing around the basket. Good job at BPC.
And we'll see a jumper, which goes off the rim, no good. BPC offensive rebound. Couple baskets here in this third quarter. They've got 9 so far in the night. And we'll see them move over back towards the center. And back to Jones.
BPC also has done a better job of swinging the ball back and forth.
And possession will go with the Bombers.
Causing the defense to shift from side to side. And when you do that, that's when you get opportunities to score the basketball.
So Holthouse with the possession. Passing it. Hines with the layup, no good. Offensive board though. It's gonna go back to Holthouse. Moving in, jumper, No good. Offensive board again. And trying to get it back to Holthouse. She will. Holthouse for 3. No good. Defensive rebound to BPC. Halfway through the third. Moving to the left is Krebs. Hines with a tip. Possession remains with BPC.
Yeah, good read right there by Hines. Just unable to stay in bounds and keep that one alive.
See some subs on BPC's end, I think. Got Jones passing it in.
They're called travel
Yeah,
on
they're gonna call
BPC.
travel on that one. So 3:44 to go. Bombers possession. They look to get to 50 here in this third quarter. Holthouse dribbling. Holthouse goes to Thorman. Thorman to Hare with the layup.
BPC, or not BPC, Macomb that time able to just feed the ball inside to their post player.
Long 3 and no good, but a really good read on that one. Almost able to knock it in, but.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes when shots aren't falling like they aren't tonight for BPC, sometimes just shutting up a 3 sometimes could go in.
Yep.
So not a bad shot right there for the Spartans.
Jersey Jones will pick up her 4th foul of the night, and she will check out. All right, 3:10 to go. Holthouse towards the left. Trying to get it to Hines, I think, but just unable to. Thorman. Now we've got a corner 3. Boom, there it is. Or excuse me, it's a 2. My apologies there. 51-9 though, nonetheless. Bombers to 50.
Yeah, that time Macomb able to do a good job, get the ball to the block to block out that third defender on the side, and able to get to the corner for the jump shot.
Down to 2:39. We'll get a stoppage here. 51-9. Well, this being the holiday season, all sorts of holiday tournaments coming up. And I know that Macomb is at the Western Holiday Classic, or I don't know if that's the exact correct name.
Western
or not.
Holiday Tournament,
Western
I believe, is
Holiday
what it's called.
Tournament, yeah, it'll be at Western Hall for the boys. And that'll be right after Christmas, December 26th through 28th. Catch all the action on TSSR Game Time Live. It's a turnover. Holthouse layup. Bang. Up to 53 now. 53-9, 2:15 to go.
Yeah, that Macomb Holiday Tournament, always fun to be a part of as a fan and just watch some good high school basketball, actually.
Yeah, ouch right there. Might have bounced off of a Bomber head there.
I think it did, and
Yeah,
I think the BPC girl did not mean to.
Yeah. I wouldn't think
Macomb
so. Yeah.
Bomber defender had her head
Thorman.
turned, and
now Thorman, after getting hit in the head, going to turn around and shoot it. It'll go off the rim, and we'll have a stoppage of play right here.
a good box out. Good box out right there by number 34, Justice Kleindienst, to draw that offensive foul.
Under 2 minutes in the third, 53-9. Loses it for a second. Now goes to Chenoweth. Chenoweth. And at the end of the day, here comes a layup, no good. And nobody in front of Thorman. Thorman's layup, bang, 55-9.
Yeah, that time Macomb just able to get the ball ahead for an easy transition layup, as no BPC defender was back.
Nearly turned over, and it will be turned
Oh.
over. Ouch. Hopefully she is all right. Looks like she's able to get up and is okay. That is Miley Chenoweth.
Good hustle right there by Chenoweth, diving for a loose ball.
See Jones.
It's always good to see that effort.
See Jones coming for Nelson on BPC's end. And we'll see Holthouse throw this into Robinson. You know, I'm not sure if this video board is new.
It looks new. It looks new.
I mean, it does. I could have sworn we went here earlier this fall and that was not there. But I just been looking at it. I'm like, that looks new. Meanwhile, we've got some players down. We've got several players down. And we've got one who is actually not getting up right now. That is not a good sign. And yeah, we're going to have an officials timeout. So we're going to take a break, and hopefully she's all right, because that's just something that you do not want to see in any situation. So we'll take a break. 55-9, your score here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
All right, so an update right now. We still have this player down on the court, and obviously, hopefully she's all right. She's being attended to here in center court. And they might be trying to get her up, but we're going to step aside once again for another break. She's going to need some help putting weight on this. And yeah, I mean, you just hate seeing that. But we're going to stick with you here now as they're helping her off the court. But yeah, I mean, that's you just hate to see that in any kind of sport, any situation.
Right, and you know, I'm glad she was able to at least be able to get off the floor.
Yeah.
With a little bit of help, and so prayers are with her, and hopefully she's all right.
38 seconds left in this third quarter. So Bombers with that possession. There was a foul on BPC's end. So it looks like we're going to have Drew Creasy throw this into Robinson. Robinson goes back to Creasy. Back and forth. Patty kick, Creasy to Robinson, Robinson to Creasy. Creasy for three. No good. Almost.
Yeah, really good
Not
shot right there. Swinging the ball opposite, getting a good three-point look.
Oh, here comes a three. No good there. Rebound goes to Robinson. Down to 10 seconds, Robinson. Step back. Down to 5. And House unable to shoot it. So that'll end this third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up for you here in just a moment on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
When my parents told me they'd be using Adam's Experts, I felt a bit replaced. I mean, they always called me to remove their viruses or get their printer connected to Wi-Fi. He even set up their new Roku.
How do I adopt a new son?
But then he taught me a few things. And now, we're like tech brothers.
Adam's Experts. Repair, maintenance, and setup for all your home technology.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Let's look at this cool scoreboard here, Washington Street Gym. I mean, again, I can't tell if this is brand new or not. It might be, but I mean, it looks really nice.
Yeah, you got the sponsors, you got some of the senior players' graphics that come up.
Yeah.
Always got to love a good graphic, you know, being an SID and all. So,
yeah.
shout out to Washington Street Gym for getting a video board. That's big time.
Hopefully, it's the right W. Anyways, that's no good. Anyways, we got, that's not Holt House.
Yeah, paying attention to branding is very important.
That is true. Anyways, that's Wilson. Well, thought about a shot, but not going to shoot it there. A couple steps, goes to Robinson. Or, yeah, here comes a 2-point jump shot. No good. Hines got a tip on it, but the Spartans end up with the possession. Gets it through.
Nice pass right there to get that through.
Yeah, no, that's a great pass. It definitely looked like it was a dead end ahead, but not so. We've got Krebs to Nelson. Back to Krebs for 3, no good. Rebound for the Bombers.
Nice job there by BPC, swinging the ball side to side, creating some opportunities for themselves in this early fourth quarter.
Wow, what a pass. You know, there's 2 Spartans there. It just goes in between them. That's just amazing. As Hines will shoot it. No good, and they got to fight for the ball. Bombers end up with it. That's Thorman with the board. Hines. And here comes a 3. It'll go in. So 58-9, and that's actually a 3, unlike the last 3 I call. Missed opportunity there, Pid. 58-9 our score. 6:10 to go.
It was, Caden, but
we'll get him next time. Guarantee it. 4-3, no good. It's every time. It's every time I say it. I just gotta wait.
Yeah, you know, that's the announcer's jinx right there, you know. It's just one of those things that kind of just go unsaid, you know.
People debate it. I mean, anyways, I don't know. Does it really exist? Does it really not? I mean,
some say it does, some say it doesn't. I really don't think it matters, but at the end of the day, the player has to go out there.
Yeah. I think you and BJ Stone are on the same page.
Oh,
straight away 3, no good.
Shout out to BJ Stone, our radio
guy.
Why'd
you say oh no?
His Facebook posts are sometimes funny.
Hey, go give him a follow on Facebook. We're gonna stop at your play here. I think we have a substitution timeout. With 5:21 to go, it's 58-9 in favor of the Bombers. And we'll see the Bombers throw this one in. Clock is running, 5:10. Holt House. Go to the left, not sure. 2, 3, no good either way. Nelson board. Nelson will try and get this down the court. Spartans looking to get into double digits. Nelson for 3, no good. Rebound goes to Thorman. Thorman goes to Holt House. Holt House back to Thorman. Thorman for 3, and it's no good. And the shot will go out. And possession will go with BPC.
Good opportunity right there by Macomb.
58-9, 4:25 to go. And a little move before going back and forth now. Some nice passes here from BPC.
We have seen a lot more offensive movement and shots by the Spartans in this fourth quarter. Just nothing falling for them right now.
Nearly an offensive board. Hines was going after it, and I guess for good reason. It's BPC's possession still. I wasn't sure, though, if that would have been BPC's possession.
Yeah, good hustle right there by Macomb, you know, trying to save a ball. Still BPC's ball is a good pass right there inside.
And unfortunately for BPC, they weren't able to come away with anything there. Bombers take the possession, 3.5 to go. Holt House. Pass it up, back to Thorman. Thorman jumper, no good. And a fight for the ball between Hines and looks like, I can't tell, was that Nelson? No, that was not Nelson. That was Williams. Krebs to Nelson with the ball. Nelson. So right now, Williams with the possession, nearly turned over. Now going back here to Williams. Under 3 to play. Williams goes to Nelson. Nelson for 3, no good. Oh man, there you go, offensive board. Ball was juggling around. And a foul.
You know, credit to BPC for continuing to play hard despite what the scoreboard indicates, you know, fighting for loose balls, hustling for rebounds. It's a good thing to see for this team.
Sometimes the scoreboard doesn't matter. In a situation like this, it has no value to them. I mean, you're just looking for promising plays and promising results and something to build off of. This is a perfect time to have that because first shot was no good. Let's see our second shot here. No good again, 0 for 2. BPC still looking for that double-digit mark. 2 minutes to go. Pass it up towards the left, Thorman. Hines gonna go in, no good. Offensive board though. Back to Hines. Here comes a 3, no good. And an offensive, off of a bomber, I should say, off of the offense side. Looks like Thorman. Give it to BPC. It was Thorman. 1.5 to go. Thank everyone who's tuned in tonight for this matchup between BPC and Macomb. And Macomb will improve to 7-2 on the season. BPC will fall to 1-6. And that will go out. Possession goes to the Bombers. 1:15 to go.
Yeah, tonight the difference was Macomb's defense and their ability to force all of those turnovers and get the transition buckets that they got.
Well, it was fun calling the game with you, Peyton. Hoping this is not the last one. I mean, we got
a lot of
plenty more games
season
this season.
left.
Yeah, we've got January and February for sure.
And maybe even, who knows, a regional championship or a regional semifinal game. Those are pretty fun to call.
Yeah, Thorman's 2, no good. Hines offensive board, layup, bang, and 1. I mean, again, Hines just, it's a heart and hustle kind of athlete, it looks like here tonight.
Yeah, she's played her tail off tonight. She's done a really nice job of just hustling after every loose ball and getting all the rebounds and steals. An example right there, you know, she gets the rebound, she gets the putback, gets the N1, and then knocks down the free throw. So she just rewarded for her hard work, which is always good to see.
There you go, free throw, boom, right there. 15 seconds to go. In these final moments, Nelson. See if Nelson wants to shoot it here. If anyone, 4-3, no good. Hines offensive board, or defensive board, we'll see a jumper, no good. Time expires. So that will conclude the matchup tonight. The final score, Macomb Bombers 61, Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans 9. Macomb improves to 6-2 on the season. Macomb falls, or 7-2, sorry. Macomb improves to 7-2 and 1-6. Down goes BPC. He's Peyton Hutchins, I'm Caden Struns. We're saying good night from Macomb. For the final score again, 61-9 with this TSSR Game Time Live. Presented by MDH, wishing you all a great night and a great holiday season ahead.
Have a good night, Macomb.